Welcome back to Connecting to Spirit podcast. Today I get to share something that has been years in the making, a true milestone for Intuitive Reiki International. For the very first time, I'm officially introducing you to one of our own who is stepping into a brand new role. Sarah Doig, a beautiful healer from Dunsborough, is now our very first Intuitive Reiki licensee. This is such a special moment, not just for me personally, but for all of us who believe in the ripple effect of Reiki and intuitive healing. Sarah's journey has been deeply transformative, and she's bringing that same heart, wisdom, and dedication to her local community. In this episode, you'll hear Sarah share her personal story. You'll find out what drew her to Reiki and why she felt called to step into this role as an Intuitive Reiki licensee. My hope is that as you listen, you'll feel the same inspiration and sense of that possibility that I do, because this is just the beginning of something much, much bigger. So let's dive in and welcome Sarah into this new and exciting chapter. I am your host, Lisa Brandis, and I'm here to help you unlock your intuition, channel with clarity, and deep dive into self-discovery, all while navigating the ups and downs of personal and spiritual growth. If you're ready to say goodbye to self-doubt, embrace your unique gifts, and connect with a supportive community on the same journey, then you're in the right place. Whether you're just starting out or you've been walking this path for years, this podcast is here to guide you, support you, and inspire you every step of the way. So grab a cozy spot, settle in, and let's dive into some empowering insights together. Hi, Sarah. I just wanted to say a huge big congratulations. And I want to start by announcing the beautiful Sarah Doig, who is the very first Intuitive Reiki International licensee. Yay!
Yay. Thank you.
It is such a huge milestone. I've been planning and preparing and dreaming about this for so many years, and we're here. I can't believe it. So I just wanted to introduce you to my big community of beautiful healers and share a little bit about your story and your journey. So what inspired you firstly to become a Reiki master and to then take this next step into becoming a licensee?
Well, it all comes back to saying thank you, Lisa. And again, it's such a privilege to be welcome into the Intuitive Reiki International, because it's very deep and personal to myself. And I will get to that, I think, when I begin to share that this really began with my personal healing. It gave me a way to reconnect with myself and to find balance between so many different realms and so many places here on earth, whether it's me as a person, me as a mum, me as a mother. And
yeah, I was just going to say, there's so many different hats that we wear, isn't it?
Yeah, and the deeper layers, and then within those layers, there's so many other things. But I guess from there, it's just a never-ending, expanding field that takes you to places that isn't the places where you've been before. And that's the most powerful, magical place of Reiki that's just unexplainable. And it's honestly a frequency felt. And over time, I've witnessed some profound shifts just in myself and in others. We all have an opportunity to be our greatest potential. If there's something within that inspires someone, then yeah, we all get one shot. To feel Reiki and to be a part of Reiki, I think, is just one of the best experiences to begin with. And it all comes down to love.
Oh, said so perfectly, Sarah. And I just think there really is no greater privilege, is it, than holding space for someone. And as a master teacher, to see and to attune others and to see them open up to the magic, like really the intuitive and spiritual side of Reiki is just magic. It's like the best way to describe it. And the community that you're going to be building and the people you're going to meet and share and teach. I just can't wait. Sarah, what most excites you about bringing Intuitive Reiki into your community down in Dunsborough?
I guess bringing it into the community down here is all about giving people the opportunity to their greatest potential and their transformation, and however that looks for them is however it's going to be for them. And it's
Open-minded down there.
yeah,
Yeah,
everyone's so loving anyway, to begin with. It's such a beautiful place down here. A lot of people
and they're
come down
ready.
here and they feel the healing energy to begin with, but
Mm.
but it's the connection you can find on a deeper layer. Although there's a lot of people that come in and out here, there's still families here. A lot of their partners are doing FIFO, and one of those things is with the tight families, and that is we can all feel a little void within ourselves and within the family dynamic. So if that's something that can help other families and in the communities down here, I think that's really good.
There's that healing energy into the family,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
And
within the
community.
families, and it's one thing I can see in the very not so near future is
Oh, so you're getting ahead to my next question, which is what's
oh,
your vision? See, this is where we're connected in and on an intuitive level. So your big vision for sharing Reiki in your community, what would be your big dream if you were to fast forward maybe 10 years? What would that look
oh,
like?
10 years. Oh my God, I don't know. But let's just start with like maybe 2 years. But well, I had a little bit of an experience the other day where I offered my time to go and do some Reiki at a center here. And it wasn't until I got in that space and I was helping the educators, I saw a different layer that was, I kind of was hiding behind my own layer, and that was the mum role. But then it was seeing mums on a different level, whether it's they're looking after your kids or they're teachers, whatever. I'd just seen this different layer, and I just went, what about the people out there that, taking care of other people? Like,
It's like heal the healers.
and I was like,
Yeah.
because no one's asking them to do that.
Nurture the nurturers.
Yeah. And what comes with the Reiki is not just a technique, it reminds you of the compassionate action in everything. And what comes with that is integrity.
Yeah.
And it's the integrity behind Intuitive Reiki International that I don't even know the word to explain it, but it speaks volumes. So for me, it's just bringing it back to that place of what's practical and simple. It's the whole, and it's more than that. And just for people to really start trusting themselves and what comes from all of those human self, there's another side of everything. And
Divinity, the divinity within.
yeah, and I really, really, really want to try my hardest to move people past the place of duality, because I think it's a time, Reiki can really give us a beautiful part of ourselves to be in polarization to find the divinity. So,
Through that,
yeah,
separation, which brings us all back to oneness, doesn't it? Back to that connection and seeing the world from, I guess, a spiritual perspective, from love's perspective,
from the divinity of
harmonizes
every,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah. That's so exciting. And lastly, Sarah, just for fun, what's one thing you love doing outside of Reiki that helps you to stay balanced and inspired, other than your children? Because I know that will
Oh,
be the first thing you'll say.
well,
My kids, I love my kids.
no,
You're a beautiful
that's a
mother.
given. They're
That's a
harder to
given.
do, they blend in like Reiki.
We've just finished a Learn to Channel course, and Sarah was just telling me earlier that her community have come and given her food, and she was just saying the friends of her boys were just literally bathing her baby so she could be online. And I just think that's just magic. She didn't ask, and just
They didn't even know. They
all these
just
beautiful people just came out to help. And there's there's just such a giving quality that when you give so much of yourself, Sarah, it comes back. And I just think I can't wait to see the ripple effect of your alignment. And for me, as a founder of Intuitive Reiki, to kind of back you and support you and help you to get out into the community, because I got to the point where I just can't do it on my own. So we're teaming up and I'm so excited. So what is it that grounds you and inspires you?
The human self.
Yeah,
It's just
personal.
being me, just doing whatever I need to do to get me through the day. And, whether that's watching a movie by myself,
Okay, yeah, running away from the kids and hiding
it's
and watching a movie. Nice.
chucking on some music while I get through the whatever. It just
Yeah.
whatever. Having a nice, it could be a nice glass of wine down at the beach with my family or
Well, you live in
a
you
good
live
chat, just whatever.
you live in paradise, so why wouldn't you watch a sunset with your beautiful family and a glass of wine and cheese and bickies on the beach? Like that just sounds like heaven to me. Perhaps you could do a Reiki group out there on the beach, maybe without the wine. Maybe,
Yeah, well,
maybe
there's
not.
lots of whales out there at the moment, so they're
Oh,
also
exciting.
migrating their beautiful rays of light at the moment. So that's another thing that I've been actually working on a little bit quietly in the background is I've been videoing and yeah, seeing some beautiful things come through. So there's so much to learn when it comes to Reiki as well. Like we're in a different place on this earth right now, and however that looks. But you know what? It's you can be anyone, you can be anything. It's just at the end of the day, we all want to feel loved and we all want to feel safe in whatever it is we're going through.
Well, we've packaged it up and we'll be
Yeah.
able to take that energy out and uplift and inspire and hold others. And that's the path you're on now, Sarah. And it is such a privilege for me to know that I get to work with you and we get to make a bigger impact together. So, Sarah, it's going to be a fun, wild ride. Please join me in congratulating Sarah as the first licensee of Intuitive Reiki International. And reach out. She'll be putting out details on how you can learn with Sarah very soon. So thank you, Sarah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thanks.